My new album, Chicago, a Third World City. For one, and this is speaking out of confidence, not cockiness. I've been doing this shit for a long time, man, and I build a sense of confidence. It's the hottest shit out here right now, you know, and that's another thing I've spoken to existence. Chicago, a Third World City is an album, 13-track album, produced entirely by Rashid Hadi, one track produced by my boy Neek. It's about the story of a decision. Decisions in Chicago. You make one decision and how that decision could change your life or help it. And you gotta listen to the project to really know what I'm talking about. It's a story about Corey, a guy named Corey, and a girl named Sharita. I'll take you on a journey through their lives, how they met, and the ending. I'm not gonna expound on it, but you gotta listen to it. It's a very well put together album. It took us over, I say roughly 4 years. We recorded the first record to it, 4 years in the making. We put it out December 12th, 2018, and it's been getting great reviews ever since, man. So the title, one day I was looking in a newspaper. It had Chicago, Afghanistan, and Iraq right next to each other. And what did it have below it? The numbers. What numbers? Murder, the murder rate. And we beat them by a landslide. That's a fucked up thing to say. So with that, I thought about it like, damn, if you take away the suicide bombers and replace those with the corrupt politicians, we damn near same on the poverty level, the crooked judges and crooked cops. You know, we're almost like a third world city. And that's why I came up with Chicago, a Third World City. And the album cover, it has so many elements in it. Salute to my boy Zeph Farm. He's an artist from Chicago, but he lives in New York City right now doing his thing with the art. And when we spoke about it, I told him to make the artwork an event within itself. When you look at the artwork, you see a lady bent over with a graduation cap on. It's like she's a stripper that's graduating. It's an element on that album cover, and it's a song on the album that reflect that. So it's all cohesive. We went with Blagojevich simply because I'm sure a lot of people outside Chicago won't know. So that's the shit that come back to you 2-3 years later, like, damn, this is what he was talking about. He playing it. We was gonna put Trump on there, but that was gonna be too cliche. We was gonna put Rahm Emanuel on there. People would know that's like that's the mayor of Chicago. Too cliche. So let's get Blago. Money signs coming out his eyes. Why? Due to knowledge. Listen to the project. You see Corey, the guy sitting on the crate. He's not dressed in designer. His shoestrings is unlaced. Dice, he's vulnerable. We didn't put him in that because we wanted you to see him, but we wanted you to also pay attention to everything surrounding it. The kid in the back, holding a picket sign in front of a Target symbol, represents schools being shut down in Chicago. The drive-by at the bottom, that symbolizes something on the album as well. You'll have to listen to see it. People with the phones, those are the leashes. Phones are the leashes nowadays. You know, they say it's the chip. Phones, you can track people down wherever they are through their phones. In the album cover, it's just elements, man. It's elements to where as though it fit with the album, and when you listen to it, it take you on that journey to where as though you say, damn, this is like a movie. Everything is like a movie, and we put skits within the album. I found I found two Chicagoans that represent the city real well. My cousin Earl and my homegirl Brittany. They represent the city real well, and when they connected to do the skits, it was like magic. You'd think they knew each other for 20 years. They did them so well. That album cover and that name, combined with the music, it's one big movie. It's an experience. And I think we hit the head on the nail.